Greetings and welcome, Colonists, to another episode of Let's Do a Level of Outpost 2 Divided Destiny in Plymouth Mission 5. Diagnosis. Thrust. Run the protection again. Increase the number of defensive sites by 2. Emma hung her head in exhaustion. She'd been playing these scenarios for 20 hours now, and the best case she could come up with was very bad indeed. As she watched the screen, the globe of new terror was gradually overrun with a blue grid that indicated infection by the terraforming microorganism. She sighed. Frost. Form the sites into a circular configuration, 100 kilometers in diameter. Run again. The door to a quartz chimed. She ignored it as the blue splotches surrounding the defended area. It held for a time, then filled in with blue, like running water while filling a puddle. The door chimed again. Perhaps if she ignored it, they'd go away. Frost, let's try something else. Let's try... She couldn't think of anything. What's the use? She said to no one in particular, or perhaps only to herself. Nothing she could come up with worked, and all of her scenarios required the use of a hypothetical counteragent that they had no idea how to create, or even if they could be created. She wanted so badly to give up, to go to bed, never get up, and let the end overtake her. The door chimed again. Go away! Then abruptly the entire doorframe moved out from the wall and fell into the room, knocking over a stack of mineral sample boxes and a table covered with borrowed lab equipment. Wu stood in the door, a power wrench in one hand, a hydraulic pry in the other. He looked at her. She looked back. That was dramatic, she finally said. He said nothing, but he smirked. She smirked back and said something inside her seemed to snap. She giggled, tried to quench it, but it only grew into a full-blown laugh. Suddenly a whole flood of emotions came at once as she thought of the people who died under her command. The horrible fate they all faced. She laughed and tears streamed down her cheeks. Embarrassed, she covered her face. Wu stepped inside, dropped the tools on top of an untidy pile of papers and data slips, and levered the door into its opening. He didn't quite see properly, but it offered them a measure of privacy. He cleared off a chair and sat on the other side of Frost. He studied the display on the computer stop surface and seemed to deduce what it meant. We've been studying the results from the Valley of... He stopped himself. The Valley expedition, and from the Eden probes. I thought you'd like to know what we're finding. She shook her head. I know where the labs are. I could have walked there myself. But you didn't, Emma. Yeah, I haven't seen you in weeks. She put a hand on Frost. I've been working. So I see. Duplicating some work Dr. Calvin, Dr. Anthony, and I have already been running. Undoubtedly with better data. Unfortunately, with no better results. We're in bad trouble, aren't we? She chuckled sadly, then sniffed. That's a gifted understatement, pup. Those people back in the valley? Looks like I just saved them some time. Wu frowned and leaned back in his chair. You don't believe that. You're a fighter. The strongest person I know. He picked up a rock sample and examined it idly, rolling it over in his fingers. What happened in the valley took a lot out of you. I know, but you have to go on. She looked up at him. This isn't the first time I sent people to their deaths, you know. He seemed surprised, but nodded. I've told you things, Wu, but I've never told you everything, and I never will. It's not just those 3 back at the valley. They're just the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back. I've got guilt you can't even begin to imagine. He breathed deeply, then let it out slow. He tossed the rock on a bunk. Well, if you don't snap out of this, there'll be more guilt to go around. We need you, Emma. She looked away. It can't be stopped. How do we know when we don't really understand it yet? Even if it can't, we don't need to stop it. Even delaying it would help us escape. That caught her attention. Escape? Stay ahead of the bug. Build up our technology and resources. Start a crash space program. Build another starship. Get off New Terra while there's still time. Impossible. I don't think so. We've been running our own projections, and it's not a sure thing, but there are new technologies that will have to be developed. We don't really know enough about new Terra's resources, and the bugs rate of spread may change. That's why we need to know more. We have to stay ahead of it if we're to survive. What are the chances? Better than null, which is what we have just sitting here. We need you, Elder. Help us. How can I help you? This is my fault. He stood up and shook his head. It's Eden's fault. You just don't understand, Wu. You can't. Wu's eyes wandered around the room. He seemed desperate. So what if it was your fault? Who better to help us than the engineer of our doom? She laughed harshly. He didn't understand, but he was trying. She climbed out of her chair with a groan. All right, you win. Show me where we are. The labs were busy, the mood somber but determined. Emma noticed that 3 black wreaths hung in the laboratory windows, but nobody ever seemed to look at them. They were putting their mourning off till later. If there was a later. Somehow this seemed to revive Emma, allowed her to put the cap back on her long-bottled emotions. She looked at Wu, busy directing traffic, making assignments, doing the work she should have been doing. He was very important to her, almost like a son. But at times like this, she was very lonely. She wished Axon was here. Despite all his faults, despite all their differences, they complemented each other beautifully. Axon had once joked that they never cracked exactly at the same time, and it was true. He'd be here for her, strong and dependable, and when the time came, she'd be there for him. But that was all past now. She was alone, and Plymouth was her home, for better or worse. Right now, it was worse. She took the time to review the projections made by Wu's team. The results were different in detail, but ultimately the same. The differences resulted from a more accurate model they developed of the microorganism spread. Wu showed her another simulation, this one representing only a few thousand cubic meters of deep rock. It cracks molecules in the rocks, producing oxygen, hydrogen and water, other waste chemicals and gases. But water is the important thing. It can't live without water. They must have fertilized their wells with injections of water to start the process. He looked around to see if anyone else was listening. That might even have caused the explosion in Eden you described to me. A large injection into a colony of this stuff could very well be explosive. You saw what happened at our drill head. We didn't inject water. At that point you didn't need to. Remember, I said the organisms make its own water. The water pools up around the colony, runs into the cracks into the rock, and seeps down until the rock are hot enough to flash water into steam. Her eyes widened. That would cause the pressure surge we saw. It would be like an underground tidal wave. Steam and hot water pushing the organism into every available crevice in the rock, perhaps even opening new ones. Then things would settle down until it made enough water to repeat the cycle. That's what got us, despite all our precautions. It doesn't advance linearly over short timelines. It comes in surges. He smiled slightly. You see? There was no way you could have known. They're still dead, Wu. They died in the cause of collecting knowledge, Emma. Not just any knowledge either, but the knowledge that may ultimately help humanity to survive. I think it's how many of them would have wanted to go out. Small comfort. Without their data, our robots would never have survived to make their run into Eden's ruins. Thanks to them, we have a way to track it. Her eyebrows raised. Really? How? Satellite imagery, ground-based detectors, even acoustic probes. The biggest clues are heat and oxygen production. Some of the steam from the surge makes its way to the surface, even some of the fluid when the conditions are right. That's how it affects structures, vehicles. He hesitated. People on the surface. The surge also has a distinct acoustic signature. In effect, we can hear it coming. It gives us an early warning to prepare for evacuation if necessary. Well, that's something. Any possibilities on a counter-agent? He shook his head. Even if we had a delivery mechanism, the simulations show we could barely put a dent in it. Maybe something self-replicating, another bioagent would work, but it would have to replicate as fast as a terraforming bug. Faster really, since it would have to be starting so far behind. I don't think that's going to happen. What's this? She picked up a clipcom off the table and looked at the image there. He tapped part of the image with a fingertip. That's why we aren't going to get a faster growing bug. This is an electron micrograph returned from one of the traps before it stopped transmitting. A lot of the data we got from them was suspect because of their rapid failure modes, but I don't see how this could be anything but what it looks like. A cell? He nodded. That's our killer. What's this? She pointed at an angular shape inside the cell. We don't know exactly, but it isn't natural. We think it's what makes this thing reproduce at a fantastic rate. Gives it the metabolism to tear apart rock like tissue paper. She licked her upper lip. There were references in some of Earth's databases to accelerated cells. Organic cells with some of their internal machinery replaced with real machinery of the man-made variety. Self-replicating, of course. The experiments were very secret and no details were available in any literature I was able to access. But if Eden broke into the encrypted military database we brought from Earth, no telling what they found. This could be the least of it. Who looked thoughtful? Perhaps it's best that those labs in Eden blew up. They didn't blow up nearly soon enough. So on the other hand, if we had this biotechnology, we might have the tools to counter it. Damned if we do, damned if we... Dr. Kelvin walked over, a clipcom in hand. Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd want to see this. He handed the clipcom to Wu, who read it. He looked puzzled. What have you got? Wu passed the clipcom. As she studied it, Kelvin explained. We've been going over some of the protein analysis from the traps. Most of it's garbled, but this seems reliable enough. I've triple-checked it. Wu still looked puzzled. That protein looks familiar somehow. Emma nodded. It should. It's used in the logic core of every savant computer. She and Frost were going to have a talk. Right, let's get on to the mission briefing. Commander, much has happened since the expedition to Eden. Increased seismic and volcanic activity has forced us to relocate our colony again. We must build up our colony and expand our research to take care of our people. Scientists have also analyzed the data we acquired in Eden. The news is grim. A microorganism that may have been part of Eden's terraforming experiments has spread throughout the region and destroyed the colony. After the resistance we encountered, some of our leaders speculate the microbe may have been intended as a biological warfare weapon. Regardless of the original intent, we know this. The microbe is lethal to humans. It seems to be bioengineered to break organic compounds down into their base elements. Some of our brave scientists have already fallen victim to it. We have been able to modify your computer display to show a simulated growth pattern for the microbe. Be watchful for any sign of it. At this point, we know of no way to prevent its growth. It's possible that the microbe may continue to consume the entire planet. Some of our scientists have suggested we make plans to begin construction of a new starship and evacuate the planet. Our council has agreed a more moderate course of action. We will allocate some resources to research certain topics our scientists suggest, such as potential uses for the rare ores we have found in this area. A robotics specialist has proposed an unusual project for research that he calls spiders. We should pursue this topic as well. One more piece of information recovered from Eden will affect our plans. Records show that some people and vehicles escaped the destruction. Eden, in some form, is still alive. We fear some of the people who caused this massive destruction may still be somewhere on New Terra. We must take precautions and protect ourselves. Several proposals for new weapon systems have been submitted. The electromagnetic pulse, EMP, weapon looks especially promising. Right, so we have some objectives, and that's a lot of objectives. Let's get to it.
Command control initiated.
Alright, so first of all, let's get mining. And we need to get building, because we have a advanced lab in storage.
Food production in surplus.
Alright. Metallurgy. And also, I really could do with some more workers. Right, let's start getting that going. And actually... Yeah, all of you can start doing this, because we will need the resources.
Morale is good.
Let's put that in. As for our robo-surveyor, you go check out this particular thing. Now, we do need to start working on some of our defenses, because we will need a couple of lynxes to protect ourselves, because Eden will come. Now, fortunately, the Elders of Eden have finally picked a site that will not be overflown by lava from the volcano over here, but this does mean that we'll eventually get killed by the Blight. Of course, we don't know that it's called that yet, but let's just go ahead and assume that that's what's gonna be called. Alright. Just try to create a bit of a road. There.
New worker ready.
Alright.
Mining location surveyed.
Let's get some microwave lynxes on the way. Now we also will need some more housing, so let's get that going. Because right now I just want to make the people happy.
Structure kit
So
manufactured.
they will keep making babies.
Research completed.
Alright, let's get automated diagnosis so that my health stations can hold on a little bit more people.
Food production in surplus.
Let's keep making lynxes.
Power levels optimal.
Alright, that has been surveyed.
New worker
Let's
ready.
claim it.
Warning. Meteor approaching.
Alright, nature.
Vehicle ready.
Really getting everything thrown at us. Luckily, that was only a small
Morale is
asteroid.
good.
Big ones can destroy a command center completely. I mean, they probably won't, but they can.
Tube completed. Vehicle ready. Morale is fair. Structure completed.
Alright. We can now get rare ore processing because I researched the metallurgy. So let's get that going right away once this finishes.
Research completed. New worker
Because we will
ready.
need the rare ores quite
Morale is
quickly
good.
if we can get them at all.
Structure repaired.
And I may also check this one out. Alright, let's get another smelter
Structure
going.
completed.
Now, from experience, I know Eden will likely come from this side, so I will need to protect all this.
Morale is excellent. Mining location surveyed.
Right, that's just a 2-bar mine.
Structure completed.
Not the greatest,
New
not the
worker
worst.
Vehicle ready.
And we need a lot of stuff.
Tube completed. Vehicle ready.
Alright.
Food production in surplus. Power levels optimal. Warning. Electrical storm detected.
Oh, great.
Morale is good. Structure kit manufactured.
The robo-miner. Get our defenses set up in a location that will likely be hit. Alright, common ore smelter in the bin.
New worker ready.
And let's get some guard posts.
Vehicle ready. Structure kit manufactured. Morale is excellent.
Let's put it there.
Vehicle ready. Bulldozing completed. New worker ready. Tube completed. Structure kit manufactured.
Right. Now. Let's protect our flank over here.
Morale is good. Structure repaired. Structure disabled.
Alright, we'll need more scientists soonish.
New worker ready. Vehicle ready.
Alright, I think we have enough lynxes
Power
for
levels
now.
optimal. Food production in surplus.
Just need to get this finished so I can set up the next stage.
Research completed. Wall completed.
Right. Now let's focus on the things they actually want us to have. Like the robot assist mechanic.
New worker ready. Warning. Seismic event detected. Structure repaired.
Also, we have got some new deposits we can check out, so let's do that as well.
New worker ready. Mining location surveyed.
Alright, we'll definitely be
Structure
taking that.
repaired. Vehicle ready.
So we'll need to set that up.
Structure completed. Morale is excellent.
Now this may not be entirely safe, but I think I can put this here and it'd be fine.
Rare metal storage needed. Structure completed.
Right, you go prepare that.
New worker ready. Power levels optimal.
In order to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna put
Electrical storm detected.
another command center over
Structure
there.
completed. Warning.
Right.
Meteor approaching. Food production in surplus. Morale is good.
No. Build it over there. Now, this will make the mining a little bit more efficient. It will also give me lots more storage.
Tube completed.
Alright, so I'm gonna set up a command center up there.
Structure completed. New worker ready.
Right. And let's also make sure that they have to
Structure
go through
repaired.
the turrets over there.
Structure kit manufactured.
And I might as well check out this node as well. I mean, technically they could go all the way around, but it's unlikely they will. The enemy tends to, the enemy units will go focus on a more direct approach. Let's see.
Mining location surveyed. New worker ready.
Let's get some hypnopedia,
Wall completed.
because we want to train our
Morale
scientists
is
a little bit
excellent.
faster. Oh, look at that. Arrived just in time.
Our colony is under attack. Morale is good. We are under attack.
Hey, don't pick on my Earth worker. He's done nothing to you, you Eden bastard.
Rare metal storage needed. New worker
And stop
ready.
blowing up my walls.
Power levels optimal.
Alright, so the rare ore smelter is in.
Food production in surplus.
I hope
All
this is
completed.
safe. I mean, I think it is. It is difficult to tell sometimes, but the lava probably won't touch this when it comes. Right, we've got some workers now. Let's build a
New worker
garage.
ready. Research completed. Warning. Meteor approaching.
Right. Let's see. Robotic image processing. Yeah, let's take that. Want to be able to see more. Alright, those are still fine.
Structure disabled. Morale is fair. New worker ready. Structure kit manufactured.
Right, let's start funneling over some of my trucks to that area.
Structure disabled. Structure completed. Rare metal storage needed. New worker ready. Power levels optimal.
Alright, let's get you out of there.
Electrical storm detected. Food production in surplus.
Right, so rare metal storage just requires 3 workers. That's fine.
Common metal storage needed. Morale is good. New worker ready.
Alright, let's make sure we stay on top of our evacuation, not earth workers, evacuation transport. Alright. Here, here, here.
Vehicle ready. New worker ready. Warning. Meteor approaching.
I mean, luckily the dirt is there, but still.
Structure completed.
Alright, that's finished.
Research completed. New worker ready.
Right, anything else I need to research? Not specifically. Alright, independent power systems, so that my microwave does a little bit more damage. Let's get these out of the center of the colony so I can more easily click them.
Structure completed. Structure disabled.
We don't have enough workers.
Food production in surplus. Common metal storage needed. Structure kit manufactured. New worker ready. Morale is good.
Right, medical center. So we want to keep people happy.
Bulldozing completed.
And here comes the next wave.
Structure disabled. Morale is fair. Our colony is under attack. Structure kit manufactured. Structure destroyed. Structure repaired. We are under attack. New worker ready.
Well, that's not great, but...
Morale is good. Vehicle repaired.
Alright, let's bulldoze that. Don't think anything else was really damaged.
New worker ready.
I need so many more workers. Alright.
Warning. Meteor approaching.
Oh, that's just mean.
Power levels optimal. Warning. Electrical storm detected. New worker ready. Morale is fair.
Alright.
Food production in surplus. Common metal storage needed. Structure disabled.
I need so many more scientists. Stop dying on me, please.
Structure completed. Structure repaired. New worker ready.
Well, so far so good. And this should bring my morale up a little bit. Don't destroy my nursery.
Morale is good. Structure repaired. New worker ready.
Right, while I'm working on that, let's get some more outposts built. Oh, here comes the next wave.
Structure kit manufactured. We are under attack. Structure repaired. Our colony is under attack. Power levels optimal. Vehicle destroyed. New worker ready. Morale is excellent.
Alright, let's get some more lynxes going then.
Common metal storage needed. Food production in surplus.
And let's keep repairing our outposts.
Meteor approaching. Structure kit manufactured. Vehicle ready. New worker ready.
Alright,
Bulldozing completed. Structure repaired.
let's start getting some of the structure
Morale
kits
is good.
we need, because they tend to take up a lot of supplies.
Warning. Seismic event detected. Research completed. Vehicle destroyed. Vehicle repaired.
Well, damn. Heat dissipation systems. Yeah, let's get that.
New worker ready.
Let's get some more scientists going, because this is ridiculous. Right. If you can't beat him, make him more efficient.
Manufactured. Vehicle ready. New worker ready. Structure repaired. Structure completed. Power levels optimal. Warning. Electrical storm detected.
Oh fuck
Rare
already.
metal storage needed.
Rare metal storage.
Vehicle
Well,
ready.
alright. That should bring our total up back to something a little bit more respectable and feared by Eden. Not that there's much fear going on, after all they're all robotic units.
New worker ready.
Well, you know,
Common
it's the
metal
thought that
storage
counts. The Plymouth Hypnopedia is nowhere near as good as the one of Eden. That kinda sucks. Alright, common ore smelter. And I need more evac transports.
Morale is good.
Oh, he's gonna strafe my tokamaks again.
New worker ready. Our colony is under attack.
One thing at a
Alert.
time, please.
Volcanic eruption imminent.
Alright, that's
Warning.
what I was waiting for.
Meteor approaching. Vehicle ready. Structure disabled. We are under attack. Warning. Volcanic eruption detected. New worker ready. Morale is fair. Caution. Food storage diminishing.
Oh, that's no good.
Structure kit manufactured. Vehicle repaired.
Don't have anything
Structure repaired.
particularly I can use. Alright,
Structure kit
let's get some more
manufactured.
scientists on the job. And damn, they wrecked my university.
New worker ready. Power levels optimal. Rare metal storage needed. Morale is good. Structure repaired.
Right. Get some more scientists going.
Structure repaired. Common metal storage needed. New worker ready. Morale is fair. Structure kit manufactured. Structure destroyed. Structure repaired.
Well, that's that source of income gone. Let's make sure that none of our trucks end up going that way.
New worker ready.
You know,
Morale is cool.
let's get some more cargo trucks. I did lose a couple in those quakes.
Structure disabled. Structure completed. Caution. Power levels marginal. New worker ready.
Oh,
Food
perfect.
production in surplus. Warning. Meteor approaching. Vehicle ready.
Alright, you two, just stay over there.
Structure disabled. Rare metal storage needed. Warning. Electrical storm detected. New
Alright,
worker
next
ready.
wave of Eden coming in.
Our colony is under attack. We are under attack. Vehicle ready. Structure kit manufactured. Structure disabled. Common metal storage needed.
Alright, let's get the tokamak out.
New worker ready. Structure repaired. Morale is fair. Vehicle repaired. New worker ready.
Oh, we can't have that. Advanced labs tend to get a bit cranky when they are close to death.
Research completed. Food production in surplus.
Right, let's
Morale
get
is
advanced vehicle power plant. Some amenities that we really need. Alright, how are we on the objectives? We still need more scientists.
Rare metal storage needed.
That doesn't need workers. Just get more scientists.
Warning. Meteor approaching.
That's
New
fine.
worker ready. Morale is fair. Structure completed. Power levels optimal.
This one could do with a bit of love.
Common metal storage needed. Structure repaired. New worker ready. Structure repaired. Morale is good.
Right, looks like our rare ore mine will be perfectly fine. We have all the kits we need, I think, except for tokamak, because we still have a
Research completed.
we have something still in there that we might need. Get the legged robots,
worker
because
ready.
we will need
Our
those.
colony is under attack. Morale is good.
You go back to being repaired, please.
Food production in surplus.
Let's keep the university topped up.
New worker ready.
So much getting
Warning.
damaged.
Electrical storm detected. Rare metal storage needed. Structure repaired. Structure repaired. Power levels optimal. New worker ready. Morale is fair.
Right. We now have enough
Structure
scientists
Structure repaired.
by 2, so
Vehicle repaired.
we should be fine for
Common metal
now.
storage needed.
Let's see.
New worker ready.
You know, I might as well just start loading up my trucks
Warning.
that I'm not using.
Meteor approaching.
Because I'm just waiting for the blight to approach now.
Structure disabled.
Well, I'm not looking forward to it, but you know, it's gonna happen.
New worker ready. Research completed.
Alright, let's get metals reclamation. Don't really need the golf, but I'll have to build one eventually. Alright, let's get the arachnid factory.
Morale is fair. Food production in surplus.
I think you can go with electromagnetic pulsing while we're waiting.
Metal storage needed. Structure repaired.
Alright, let's keep the nursery alive. And there comes the next wave.
Power levels optimal.
Luckily it's the same wave, but you know,
Morale is good.
could have been worse.
We are under attack. Structure kit
I
manufactured.
mean, right now my microwave Lynxes have a little bit of an advantage, I think, over the Eden variant,
Common metal storage needed.
but not much of one. And if they're sending anything tougher than just those laser panthers, I'm probably screwed. Alright. Dirt procedural review, so that the dirt becomes more effective. And do I have any scientists available? No.
Structure disabled.
This requires 2 workers, so I'm gonna get
Warning. Meteor approaching.
some more scientist training. So we can get everything a little bit faster.
New worker ready. Food production in surplus. Warning. Electrical storm detected. Structure disabled. Rare metal storage needed. Morale is poor. Morale is fair.
Alright, let's get a Gorf. Make morale better again. Alright, let's build some spiders.
Optimal. New worker ready.
So those will be our main repair units, so I don't have to rely too much on my convects, because they are slow, even with the improved speed. Well, they don't have that yet, but you know, it's in there.
Ready.
Right, so let's get some spiders over here. We'll take some of the weight off that.
New worker ready.
And let's build another brace of spiders. Oh, come on. Sheesh. It's almost destroyed again. Well, at least we have the cargo trucks filled with metals.
Spider ready.
So let's get some more cargo trucks going while we're waiting for technology to finish.
New worker ready. Research completed.
Alright, let's finish this off quickly.
Research completed. Our colony is under attack. Morale is good. Vehicle ready.
Alright, let's get rid of those
New worker ready.
Lynxes.
Structure disabled. Food production in surplus. Rare metal storage needed.
Alright, another class finished.
Vehicle repaired. Common metal storage
Right,
needed.
advanced combat chassis.
Morale is fair. Warning.
And
Meteor approaching.
let's get psycho. No, dissipating
Power
adhesives.
levels optimal. New worker ready. Structure repaired. New worker ready.
Alright, let's get the food.
Vehicle ready. Structure disabled. Vehicle repaired. New worker ready. Morale is poor. Structure disabled. Research completed. Structure repaired.
Right, rocket propulsion. That will give us the
Vehicle ready.
RPGs we want.
Warning. Electrical storm detected.
Alright, we need some Blinks
New worker
EMPs.
Structure completed. Food production in surplus. Rare metal storage needed. Morale is fair.
Alright.
New worker ready. Vehicle ready. Power levels optimal. Vehicle ready. Vehicle destroyed. Warning. Meteor approaching. Our colony is under attack. We are under attack. New worker ready. Structure kit manufactured. Vehicle destroyed.
Hey,
Bulldozing completed.
don't kill my spiders.
Structure completed. New worker ready. Spider ready. Morale is good.
Alright.
Common metal storage needed. Research completed. Structure repaired.
Lava defenses can wait. It's already too late for that anyway. Alright. Let's get that going. But now we can at last build RPG defenses.
Structure repaired.
Not that we're gonna be needing
New
them,
worker
but
ready.
you know,
Morale is fair. Structure repaired.
it's nice to have them at the
Vehicle
very
ready.
least.
Research completed. Structure repaired. Structure repaired.
Alright, let's get some RPG Panthers, because that's part of
Food
the
production
objective.
in surplus.
We'll also
Morale
need
is
more
good.
convex.
Power levels off.
Right. And now it's just a matter of getting production is going as fast as possible.
Vehicle ready.
You know what? Let's get another vehicle factory. Might as well.
Structure repaired. Morale is fair. Vehicle ready. Warning. Meteor approaching. Structure repaired. Structure kit manufactured.
Right.
Vehicle ready.
Alright, let's get seismology out of the way. And as long as we're waiting for extra stuff, let's get you finished.
Warning. Electrical storm detected.
Let's get some more scientists going.
Under attack. Vehicle ready. The Blight is approaching.
Oh crap.
New worker ready.
Well, so much for getting things done quickly.
Rare metal storage needed. Food production in surplus. We are under attack.
Alright, let's get Convac. Right, you all.
Power levels off.
Dump your ore. Yes. Dump your ore.
Structure repaired. New worker ready.
Alright, here's the Blight. It's gonna be coming soon.
Vehicle ready. Structure destroyed. Research. You have done well. My colony is surviving.
Well, that'll have to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.